One of the most terrifying and painful killings of African revolutionary leaders is that of Patrice Lumumba. In 1960, after DR Congo had independence, he gave an independence speech as the Prime Minister of Congo, where he criticized the then colonial administration. And then he mentioned that in this current administration, he is willing to prepare grounds and make sure that the resources of Congo is used to develop the place, and that external interference is not needed. So this sparked a lot of tension. So the first attack on his life from the Western business companies was to start with his dismissal. They made sure that, together with local Congolese politicians, they dismissed him from the current administration. So as he was underground mobilizing to rebuild, he went to one of his strongholds, and then there he was captured, beaten and humiliated in front of people he has once ruled. But before all, then they made sure that, because they knew the agenda of Patrice and then subsequent African leaders who come, they made sure that Congo and the province that had the resources of Congo situated in, they made sure these people separated themselves from Congo itself. They declared themselves as an independent state. That was the Kasanga. It was a very rich province that had most of the resources of Congo situated in it. And they made sure that these resources or this province was separated from Congo and standing as an independent state. So if you have this division, how can you develop? So after some while, he was finally arrested. He was beaten and then brutalized. They transferred him to Kasanga, where these resources are situated. And the then ruler of the place was a big enemy of Patrice. So on his arrival, he was beaten again and humiliated. In a short while, 2 Congolese officials and then a Belgian police officer arrived. They made sure they shoot this man, and after they finished killing him alongside with 2 of his comrades, they buried the body. And just like any other wicked people, they were not satisfied with the burial, so they dig out the body and cut the flesh into different pieces. They chop it into 36 pieces. Then after that, they dissolve it in sulfuric acid to make sure the body is completely burned. And after that, 60 years after these happenings, they came back with one of his teeth, that it was a souvenir one of the Belgian police officer brought, that he made a confession, and then he said he had one of his teeth as a trophy. And this teeth was accepted in Congo and buried as Patrice's teeth. These things are the dynamics. Nobody can actually tell the truth as to whether this tooth really belong to Patrick or not. Because after this DNA examination on the teeth, they couldn't ascertain a result. They didn't get clear result of it because of the chemical reaction in the teeth. So these are the formats. This is the trend. This is the procedure they follow. They kill you if they find you to be a target. Like currently we have Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso. They kill you and they make sure they dispose your body in a way that it cannot be found, so that you build a legacy, so that people can hail you and it will spark tension someday. They just dispose the body in a way that it cannot be found again. And after some years, they come and lie to your people that this is their remains. Maybe they have your ear, they still have your tooth, they have your this, so that can be buried. I don't know, for reconciliation or what. So these are the things we have to be looking out for. These people will do anything. They will do anything to cancel a revolutionary leader and make sure his name is never mentioned in the walls of Africa. So we have to be vigilant.